お来たかい。早速一曲どうだい？
対局開始。あなたが後手です。
遠慮なく行かせてもらうよ。
よろしくお願いします。
Oh my gosh, I'm muted. Oh no, thank goodness you came. So sorry. So I went into this. I've been speaking for 6 minutes into the muted mic. Oof. Oof, that's not a good start to the video. But yeah, but anyway, back to what he said, but what I said about your swinging rook comment is that you know, he forced it. He sort of forced it. He sort of forced it. So I can take gold takes. I drop the bishop. He comes over. And then I push the pawn. Right? Hitting the gold, hitting the rook. The rook is hitting the silver. So lots of stuff hanging. Three pieces are being attacked. Hey Ayako, good morning. This game is by no means over. Boy, I watched yesterday's stream. I rewatched it, and oh my gosh, that one game against AZZ. Oh my gosh, the mate in 1 that I missed, and then the mate in 3 that I missed. Oh my gosh. I was in physical pain watching it. I was in physical pain watching it. That's all I'll say. But on the other hand, watching that stream, I just got so excited about KIOU again. Arigatou gozaimashita. I got so excited about KIOU that I played another game. Did not get many points for that. Subarashi. Wait, so why don't I have him saying Urishi no Ryu? Is it because I don't have this? So like this translation is this translation is really weird. It's like direction. It's oh, I snapped it at the wrong time. Communicate application of ornaments when watching the game. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's that must okay, so that's the animated ornaments. I see. So that's the best so I switched my translation app from Google Translate to the built-in Apple Translate. And I'm getting slightly better translations in my limited experience here the past day with this. So yeah. All right, let's turn that on. Let's go nuts. Let's go nuts. Wait, so we could have this, but not have... So what happens if we disable all the animated pieces, but use this? Good morning, JS Shogi. Hope you're doing well. So let's experiment here. Let's experiment here with this. I wish it would just remember the last thing I spent. So we'll see. We'll see how this does. We'll see what this is without the animations, but with the guidance. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh, it's talking over. Shin Urushi no Ryu. I actually I looked at some of my anti-bogeying lines today. Oh, this is a 3Q. It's a 3Q. Let's see if we can play well here. I should have gotten my bishop back before the gold after this. So I think I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck with playing this. I think I'm stuck with playing Yagura. Come back, he pushes. Yeah. Let's do some bogeying. Let's do some bogeying. Let's do some stick silver. Let's do some stick silver. Oh, he doesn't say bogeying. All right. Well, let's get our king over. Huh. I think that's fine. Wait, so if I do this, his position is really weird. Push, 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 jump. So I would come up, he would take the bishop, I would take, and I think that's fine, right? Can I trap it here? If I bring my gold up, is it trapped? No, because he can go here. If I push this pawn, is it trapped? If I push the pawn, what can he do? Oh, and I come here, he just promotes. All right, so I guess let's do this. Wow. Push this pawn. Do I have some better trap here? This bishop seems good. Wow. I have no pawns. I have no pawns. Drop the bishop here. He drops a bishop. I drop the bishop. He drops a bishop. I take. He takes with the knight. I drop a bishop here. You're trying to aim at this pawn and at this pawn. Nice. Getting a phone call. If I take, he takes. No. Oh, maybe I should have come to this other side. Maybe I should have come to this other side. I'm probably trying to protect against the bishop drop from over here. Okay. Wow. So, bishop drop. Bishop drop is mate. Bishop drop. Yeah, rook takes. Pawn takes. Wow. Drop silver here. If I drop silver, he can drop a rook. I drop silver. He goes back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh no, oh no, 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 oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh boy, wow. Yeah. Woo! I got out-tactic every step of the way here. Every single step of the way. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I can't drop a... I have no silver. Let's Sabaki our silver.
2分
Let's Sabaki our... Do I have any chance of mate here? Do I have any possible chance of mate? Knight. I get my silver back. I save my silver. He takes the gold. I take with the silver, then he redrops another pawn. All right, GG. I have nothing to do. Great game. Arigatou gozaimashita. Great game. Great game. I don't even know what to look at. I don't even know what to look at. I was Gote. That's all. I just roll Furigoma better next time. That one, he was just always one step ahead. What should I have done here? 4-2. 4-2. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's what I'll take from this. That's what I'll take from this. 4-2. It's my castle is good. My castle is good. I'll take that from this. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take that. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll take that. This setting feels way snappier while keeping that dopamine hit. Animation off, SFX on is pretty good. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not too bad. It's not too bad. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
対局開始あなたが先手です
Got two Battle of Old Guys. Shin Ureshi no Ryu. So I am getting this a lot on KIOU. This tells me that I'm not playing the strongest players. Not that this is a bad move, but this is a move that strong players seem to stop making around Shodan, Shogi Wars, and Ureshi no Ryu channel. I don't think, like, almost never ran into this. You know, I'm being force-fed it here. I've played more in this week of KIOU. I have played this more than I probably have for the past 6 months. In the past 6 months. I don't know what it means. I He has no pawns. I'm tempted to just come back. Or to come up. If I come up, he sacks. I come back, what does he do? So if I come back, he takes... Let's come back. Let's experiment with this. This is a huge threat. Like, this is just a monster threat. And if he takes this pawn, like, there's no stopping this. I'm also... So I come up here, bishop takes, or knight takes, bishop takes. What if I just come up here? I bring up my rook, takes, or I bring up my rook, takes. Yeah, that's not good for him. Do I have some way for mate? So if I double up, he takes, I take, and it's going to be over. But if I double up, and then he comes back, what if I double up here? No. All right, we'll do this. We'll do this. Dragon's defending here. Dragon is defending this pawn. This did get spicy. Okay. I think that's a dead silver. I think that's a dead silver. So which way? Go down? If I push this pawn, if he takes this pawn, he can take this pawn and promote, but I take this silver. Wow.
5分
Wow. That's nice. So he saved it. He has a pawn, as do I. So I drop a pawn, takes. Huh. Well, I'm defending this. So I drop the gold. Oh, no, I drop a gold here. I drop a gold here. Takes. But he's going to come over here. What time? I have 3:33. Could drop this pawn. No, I can't. No, I can't. I could drop a gold. Let's do that. Let's do that. So if he comes over, I run. Takes, run. Yeah, this is protected. Is this going to be our first impasse game on KIOU? Take, drops the gold. Take, drops the gold. Take. He drops the rook. Boy. Does this work? If he runs down this way, I take with check. Wow. So which way? Should I take this lance or should I take this lance? I think I want to take this one just so that I can keep hitting this guy. Just in case. Hey Yloigh, yes, this is 10 minutes, 30-second Byoyomi. Benjamin Chewett, hello! You saw a 1Q bot? Sure that wasn't me? No. You are sure it's not me, because I'm not 1Q. I wish. Do I have any sort of mate here? I think mate is potentially coming soon. So like if I had a gold, it would be mate. I would drop the bishop. Should I just take it? No. Should I take here? If I take, he drops a gold here. Wait. If I take, what does he do? He drops a gold here. Then I run up. So do I have mate now? No, I need a gold. Oh, I think so if I get a gold, so where's my mate? Where's my mate? If I get a gold, where's my mate? No. Bishop drop? No. Bishop drop, he runs. That is not, no, he runs. I take a gold. Let's say he takes with the silver. Bishop drop here. He runs forward. Gold drop is not mate because he can run back here. What's going on? Okay. I think that's it.
10秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Okay. Bishop. Did I throw? I think I did. I think I threw. I think I threw.
20秒
No, I didn't. Arigatou gozaimashita. I made it exciting. I made it exciting. I made it exciting. I believed in my mate. Whether it was there or not, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I don't even get a rank up for that? Come on. Come on, KIOU. Come on. All right. All right. It was there the whole time. What did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong here? Oh, this was tricky. Huge props to my opponent for this game. Huge props for making it really tricky. Way trickier than it had any right to be. Way trickier. So, starting off here, you can check the history. This looks like a bot. If that's a bot, that is the most human, the best bot I have ever seen. I don't think that's a bot. If that's a bot, they've cracked it. As far as I'm concerned, if that's a bot, they have cracked it. I will look at their history after, but what is the history? Is it just that it started before, that this player started before release date? So that was mate. I was right there, thankfully. Thankfully. So I played... This is fine. Plus 1760. Okay, so what did I miss here? It should have been 8-7 king. Oh, I should have already started running. Already started running. Already started running. Yeah. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, this pawn resource is a nice one. I didn't see that. I definitely didn't see that. Yeah, I mean, it could be an employee or a tester. You're always anxious to play gold 5-2 in this opening, but I never do. No, because I don't want to block my... I can't block my rook. Oh, you mean after. So, I wanted to play it, but... I wanted to play it, but there was... Once the... So, where is it? Where is it? Okay, I have to move back. So, where's the moment I had a chance to? So, did I ever have a chance here? Instead of pushing the pawn, for example. Pushing this pawn? Boy, that's a tough one. I feel like if I'm going to play this opening, I've got to push that pawn. The rush. What is the rush? I think the rush is that they just continue to try to press on this square. Also, the rush is that we have a WSL game in 15 minutes. But yeah, so let's see. So instead of pushing the pawn, well, I have to do something here. Hold on. Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. Where's the pawn push? So he doesn't have a pawn, but he's going to be able to get a pawn. Once he gets a pawn, he can be a little more annoying. So let's say, like, if I push the gold here, so I'm curious. It's possible the engine will say that that they would prefer the gold. No, the engine does like this. So the engine does like this, but getting the king over or the gold up, it absolutely does make things nicer. It definitely does. No question. No question. But yeah, there's no way for the opponent to get a pawn here. There's no way for the opponent to get a pawn here. Yeah. I do like, I think I like that. I think I like that. I think I like that. Yeah. It definitely prevents the yeet. It definitely does. Even if engine speaking, you know, if the engine with perfect play can win this, practically I end up in tough situations, and creative opponents can make my life a misery. Yeah. Yeah, so what is my mistake here? Oh, it must be going back. Oh, it just wants this. Yeah. So this is practically a tough, yeah, I buy that. I buy that because bishop takes, or knight takes, bishop takes. And that's great for me. That's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's easy to see here. It's easy to see here that was better. Very clear. Very clear. Very clear. All right. So what was my big dip though? Where was my big dip? What the heck happened here? Oh! The engine just wants me to run. Running felt very scary. You know, I obviously I wanted to run, but I wanted to run after blocking the bishop diagonal. I'm guessing, or well, I was going to say I'm guessing the opponent should have sacked the bishop, but no. Yeah, what the opponent did was good until they made another blunder later. So instead of this, you know, and take all these primary variations with a grain of salt. Yeah. Terrifying to me. Terrifying. But no reason for that. No reason to be terrified here. No reason. No reason to be terrified. Wow. Wow, we give up a rook to get in there. Yikes. 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 Okay, so I'm gonna look at this player's so 2 wins and 1 loss against a really strong player. And I'm still 8Q. It feels to me like it feels to me like 1030 is slower to rank up, but maybe it's just the MMR hasn't caught up or anything like that. It's kind of unfortunate that you can't go to that player from the review screen. This seems normal. This seems normal. This seems normal. Like 3-minute games. I bet this is just another Oji-san like me. This is just another old guy like me who is really bad at 3-minute games. This was like me in 3-minute games when I started on Shogi Wars. What is this? I can't tell if there's a dot there. Hakamak. I don't know how to read anything. All right, so it's 10:50. It's 11:53. 11:53, and we have. Let me turn the volume down. We have the game coming up. I'm going to switch my scene. And I see he's waiting. Let me switch my scene layout here, my scene collection. Hopefully crash. And there we are. Okay. Okay. Pokamin. Oh, did it say Pokamin? It did. It said Pokamin? Could that... Oh, Poka means blunder. I see. Poka. Okay. So it's not like Ponamin. Ponamin, I think, is a Shogi Wars name, right? For the Pona bots. I don't think that was a bot. But like I say, if that was a bot, I'm really pleased with the development of bots. Before the stream started today, I attempted to get Aoba 0 going. One of the neural net and Shogi engines. I didn't try to get it going. I tried to look into what it is and whether it'd be worth getting going. Not sure how strong it is, and the most recent updates seem to be from 2022. So. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably mess around with it later. But yeah. You were a human. You were a human. Wait, was that you? No, it wasn't you, because you said it could be an employee playing. Yeah, exactly, Jace. You say I was a human. Yeah, what were you before? You're more machine than man. Oh, it was a human. I see. Critical character. Critical missing character. I'm gonna take it before this. No. Yeah, I need more liquid before this match starts. We have 4 minutes until the match starts. I'll be right back. Okay, back. And of course, the one time WSL game starts on time, or a little early, is when I'm going to get tea. So I'm going to back up and see what happened. How did we get here? Okay. Okay, so we've got static rook versus engine disapproved rook. Hey, Night Sparrow. Taking that Kaku with a check felt good, by the way. Yeah, that really did. It definitely did. it definitely did. I'm glad that mate that I read was actually mate. A cat got into your house? You're trying to get it out? Oh, okay, I was about to say. Oh, I've heard some nightmare stories of feral cats getting into a house and attacking attacking household cats, domesticated cats. Oof. Okay, so David Go is Shodan from Spain. Barnabe from France is listed as 3Q. It's sort of like, WSL is sometimes like, whose line is it anyway? The points are made up. Yeah, like there's just not much experience here. So this could be a Shodan, this could be a Tudan, this could be someone who's just playing, WSL. You on 81 Dojo, you never know. No worries. This one you normally feed outside, but it snuck in while the door was open. Ninja cats are ninjas. To be honest, JS Shogi, I would have much preferred a slower, non-frightening mate. I thought I lost it there. I thought I lost it. Kind of would have been cool to see entering king on KIOU. I assume that they do not do the try rule. I assume KIOU Shogi does not support the try rule. What does this say? I'm trying to translate this here. Ask Gemini. Translate selection. I hadn't noticed that Barnabe has a higher Yloigh rating than me online. Okay, well that's... I thought maybe he was talking about maybe being underrated. Oh, wait, they support... You did try rule? KIOU just keeps getting better. KIOU has try rule? Oh my goodness. These guys want to change the world. These guys want to take over all of Shogi. They want to tear it down and rebuild it up in their image. You bit the bullet and lifted the cat out despite being allergic. Hopefully you do all right for the next few days. Atari, on that note, here comes Atari. She's about to do something. I'll get the camera on Atari. Are you gonna go to your perch? You gonna go to your perch, good girl? No? She knew. She knew I was going to film her. I still see you, Atari. I still see you. despite playing against so much third file rook, I still have not a great sense of what they're going for. Outside of trying to prey on this weakness, the 7-3 square. Especially when the bishop is like, I guess the bishop is going to be able to go, do stuff like this. Just seems to me to be such an awkward formation. Has anyone found a way yet to search for people on KIOU? Like, is there, I don't think anyone has found friends lists yet. But some way to, if you have a username, to go find it. Part of that difficulty for us is that Japanese names are allowed, so it's harder to type those out. From your third file rook play, it's a mixed bag of trying to break in and trying to switch to a different column after the opponent overcommits to defending third file. Yeah, so I see the shift over to opposing rook quite often. Play a game against them and favor it in your game records. Okay, yeah. So then what? How do you... That's actually 2 or 3 days ago. I wanted to see if I could tell if Killer Ducky was online. So I went through my records, found the game that we played, clicked on his profile, and you saw no indication of whatever. But if you have it favorited, what does that do? Yeah, I'm stalking. I prefer to think of it as living vicariously through others. I prefer to think of it as living vicariously through others. You do this. Does favoriting a record just make it more likely it'll be saved, or does it pop it up to some part of the list? I guess I'll see after this game. We can take a look at that stuff. But that's a nice little workaround so far. So, for example, I have Killer Ducky that I would have put in my friends list. I think Magic Based. I think we played on KIOU. Yes, we did. And Ruka Shogi I've played. So I would have 3 people that I'd want at least in my friends list. That's one way to do it. Night Sparrow. I wonder if Borodun would approve of this. Why was the cornfield arrested? For stalking. You found the reset account button. Maybe it resets the game records. Boy, I am terrified. Every time I go into my settings or the exit to menu setting, I'm terrified that I'm going to reset my account. Oh, that account. Okay, I see. That account doesn't exist anymore. You place it with the account you made on Steam. Okay. I am terrified to do any sort of account management on KIOU right now. I am just going to wait. I'm going to wait, and that's it. I'm not trying to tie this to my Google account. I'm not going to try to open the game on another machine, another Steam game. I don't in the Steam client, I do not see any mentions of saving to the Steam cloud. So it almost seems like this game does not support Steam Cloud, which would be like the only game I've seen in the past like 20 years that hasn't. I never see it syncing to Steam. You think Barnaby can break on the fourth file now? Is that by pushing the pawn, or is it by taking with the pawn, or is it by taking here? Because I suppose they could drop the bishop, right? They could block the fourth file with the bishop and sort of lock him in. But then you could drop the pawn here to pull the silver up, and then you take the bishop. Yeah, that does look really good, right? And Barnaby's castle is great. This is a 4-piece Mino. So take here. You could take here. Bishop could drop. Bishop could just drop here, I suppose. You could drop the bishop to defend the promotion squares. Yeah, rook sideways can definitely be a blind spot. I don't think so. Now we get the pawn on head. Now we get the pawn. Now we get the pawn on head, and that's a free silver. Well, no. Pawn on head, I guess we just take. No. Take, and then this is too good. Take. Promote. Maybe. So I think this is too slow, I guess. Yeah, if we promote, he comes back with the silver. We drop a pawn. No, we drop... Well, how about we drop a gold? How about we drop a gold? King just runs. Or, I mean, rook just runs. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I think this is a tough spot. We're in a tough spot, Pio. Good day, Emperor X. Nice to see you. What are some of the other options? Are there any other options here? Pawn. Take. Pawn, take. Then they could drop a pawn. Knight 7/7 to block the bishop. Yeah, I was thinking about pulling the silver back. I think that would not be as good a way. But maybe just doing that is good. I feel like it's going to be a liability. though. Then the silver will be doing defense. I guess the rook will also be doing defense for it. But the rook is locked to the defense of this silver. Yeah. Is there any way to make it complicated? Is there one of these complication factors? So yeah. I guess this is probably it. I don't mind the pawn drop, I think. Yeah, this is rough. That's a dead rook. That's a dead rook. That is a dead rook. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Now it is. So if, like, knight jump, bishop takes, or bishop takes back this way. Bishop takes promotes. If rook wants to be saved, come back, and then the horse is just going to badger it forever. And then, you know, this is it'll be a free silver to take as well. But there will be promotions here. Potentially. Nah. Is there, knight jump this way? Rook takes, rook over. Take. We get a rook drop. Maybe. You broke the bot. Check the Discord. How are you getting bots? So you're saying there's a Shodan bot? $267 moves. Weird. 267 moves. Yeah, I saw the game history. Is it possible you've got, like, bad network? That you've got network problems and it just can't find you matches, so it's desperately trying to give you a match? It's weird, though, that the bot would be Shodan. Hey, Frambogo. Welcome back. You think... Yeah, Pawn 7-7 at least seems like it makes it more complicated. I think Pawn 7-7 makes it feel more complicated. Which is, I think, what he's going to have to do here. Because his castle is still good. His castle's still good. This game is not over by any means. But I think the problem, though... No. Yeah, and so if we take and then the silver takes, we jump the knight. Yeah. We take knight jumps. We take the knight. As soon as you jump the knight, I guess we're going to threaten here. Got to make it complicated, especially since the castle, the Sentei's castle is intact. Is still pretty good. My sense of watching a lot of third file play, both at all ranges, from really strong to lower, is that I think you have to, if you're going to play third file, you have to be complicating things here. You have to do this kind of stuff. So that's... But Sentei does not have a pawn. Yeah. I think you've got to give up that rook, right? You've got to promote. Now, interesting. Very interesting. That seems okay. Rook up, horse back, rook over. Is Sentei now in? So, like, what now? Third file rook is tricky. Third file rook is tricky. Should Gote have taken that silver back? That's my question. I don't think so. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I think Gote must be breathing a sigh of relief right here. Rook drop. So rook drop threatens this. It also protects here. So rook drop. Oh. Yeah, not a huge fan of that move. Gote has tons of resources here. Once there's a rook here, and then you get some sort of battery like this, it's going to be lights out. But in the meantime, it's Sentei's move, and this castle's weak. Do we make a mature move like a knight drop on 4-6? Do we heavy-handedly drop in a gold here? I think I like a gold drop here. A gold drop threatens the silver drop, which is brutal. Yeah, I am not playing. We're watching World Shogi League. I was playing earlier today. This is a World Shogi League game here between France and Spain. This one got interesting awfully quickly. I mean, it was interesting the whole time, but this one got extra interesting. Third file always has some trick up its sleeve. I swear, it feels sometimes like I've blunted every possible chance they have, and I'm ready to begin my descent into Victory City, and all of a sudden, oops, this little move pops out, and they've got pieces in your camp, and your castle's not as good, and it's a scramble. Yeah, I don't know if I like that as much. Is what are you going to do? Like, I think you can gold drop here. If you gold drop, you're threatening this push. If he takes, then it depends what he takes with, but you're threatening the silver. You want to get a gold so you can do the thing. I think a knight drop here might right here might be good too. 4/6 threatens taking this pawn, which hits this silver. 4/5 threatens the silver drop here. Is this Tsume? That's a good question. I don't think so. Don't like this move. Don't like this move. It allows him to create a castle with the silver. Oh, Sume here. I wasn't even looking at it. This is the third file rook's biggest nightmare. This is third file rook's biggest nightmare. I don't think it's Sumer. I don't think it's Sume. I don't think it is right now. But it's probably Hishi. Oh, don't resign there unless you see it. Gote does not have a knight. Gote does not have a knight. GG. GG. Yeah, that is third file rook's worst nightmare. Boy, I think David got away with one there. I'm curious. I want to see that. I want to see that graph. Really nice game. Really nice, creative attempt. Valiant effort from Barnaby. I'm gonna add this to my study. And boy, my machine's sluggish a little bit here. WSL TT games, and I'm just get this going, and I am going to switch to the Shogi. And yeah, so let's see here. At that point, I think right here, so this is, we'll see how bad my eval is. I'm going to say that I think this is probably like a plus 1,000 here. It looks like I'm wrong. It looks like I'm dead wrong. It's slightly advantageous for Gote. Slightly. No, oh no, after this move. After the rook move is what I thought. After the rook move is what I thought. I thought this, and it was a blunder. +8, +8. So it's saying +8. I said 1,000. I said 1,000. So if we use a stronger engine, it will be 1,000. If we use a stronger engine, it will be 1,000. Okay. So, but then this move blundered it back. But then this move, then the take. So I think we're going to see a bit of a roller coaster, and there it is. Yeah. So here, I was speculating rook drop here. I was speculating rook drop 6-2, defending this, threatening this. Best move was, best move was just promoting in. Best move was just promoting in. Really? Okay, that's engine-y. So what's the problem with taking? Man, my machine's getting sluggish. Then you get the rook drop. And then he drops another silver. Yeah, the silver 4-2. And then you try to attack something here. Oh, the defense. Oh, duh. Oh, gosh. Okay. That's why you can't take. So, we talk about spectators having it easier than the players. Boy, my spectating is really off. Yeah, so that was not Sume. It was not Sume, but it was a win. It was a win that night. The storming the Mino, classic storming the Mino Castle. Classic storming the Mino Castle. Yeah, so where... Yeah. So here was the mistake from Gote. The mistake from Gote was here. I mean, I'm tempted just to take. I'm tempted just to take. I'm also tempted to do something like this. You get the 2-for-1 and you're badgering. Oh, no, because then the rook takes here. Well, let's see. If you take, rook takes. Well, it's not our move. If we take, rook takes. Drop a pawn. Come over, we do this. No. So I guess in that way, maybe it's just better. Maybe it's just better to take. What does the engine say? Best move is taking the lance. But it's not over. It's -5. -5. Which is like a... somewhere a little less than a silver advantage. Got to go. All right, Framba, nice to see you. Nice to see you. You almost always play Mino, so seeing it getting stormed was something. Yeah. If you haven't gotten the book Storming the Mino Castle, definitely highly recommended. I also have a video series on YouTube, which was a set of streams where it goes through the entire book. So I go through the entire book trying to find the answers. -5 is what you start with when playing Demon Killer. Yeah, you can attest it's nothing. Exactly. I don't think Demon Killer is -5. I'd say it's probably -3. -3 to -4, right? But yeah, you know, if you're playing Furibisha, if you're playing that Furibisha life, you're used to giving up advantage anyway. Yeah, the book is a series of problems based on the various shapes of Mino. So here it is. Let me this is it. And you're very beginner. Well, this is difficult. This book is difficult. But there are explanations. It's in English, and there are explanations for why. So I started reading this sort of as a beginner. And there's a lot I didn't understand. And at the advice of some stronger players, like after 10 minutes, I would look at the answer, try to understand the answer, and move on. Because it doesn't progressively get harder. It gets harder, and then you saw it's like that. Especially since you start different things. Like the first one is storming the half Mino Castle, which is just this. Oops, I can't draw arrows. This. Then it moves on to, I think, the full Mino. And then it moves on to the high Mino Castle and Silver Crown and so on. And definitely, it's hard. It's hard. Like on the streams, I struggled with a bunch of these problems. It's tough. But like, you know, that's the work we've got to put in, especially if I think regardless. If we're playing Mino Castle, we have to know what to defend. You know, we need to know how to destroy Mino Castle if we're going to play Mino Castle. So, like, this move here, you know, that bishop with the knight, it's so thematic. Every free bishop player that plays Mino is going to have to be aware of that at all times. What was I going to say? And then, if you're not, no matter what kind of opening you play, the most popular castle is Mino Castle. So you're going to have to play against Mino Castle and know how to break it down. And you know, this is the guidebook, and it's so well done. Published by Nekomato, available on their site. Kaneko Takashi is the author, and it's one of the best English language books we have. I can't say if it's one of the best shogi books, period. I can't say, but I know it has a lot of it's respected, and it is certainly one of the best books we have in English. Highly recommended. So what's going on here? Let me get out of this. The next game is coming in 23 minutes. 23 minutes. That's a tough one. Not sure. This is my least shogi here is little slow. Maybe because I'm running. Maybe I'm just overloading my machine here. All right, so I am going to minimize this. I'm going to bring back KIOU for a little bit here. Hopefully nothing crashes. There we are. We get the sound back on. So what I was talking about earlier in the settings, I think this is go back to the desktop, and I think this is to reset your account. The lines they all look the same to me. there's no red, none is red here. So every time I go back to the main menu, I'm terrified. Let's get our daily points. Let's get our daily points. Let me minimize this. There's our 35,000, and we're in. Oh, and I wanted to look at the friends, that not friends list, but okay. So let's go through our games. Is there? It doesn't grab like a real scroll bar. Oops. Okay, so where's Killer Ducky? There he is. We've starred that one, and there's Ruka Shogi. Okay, so now let's go back. Here's my list. Is this what? Interesting. What is this? Japan US bookmark? Well, maybe that's favorites? Bookmarked. Game. National game. CPU game. And friends game. So, I guess this is the filter. So if I do this. There it is. Okay. All right, so that's our filter. Let's go to that, and now we go to let's see what Ruka's up to. Nidan across Nidan on in every mode. So this our Shorikai friend is Nidan in every mode. That's a lot of games. It's a lot of wins. It's a lot of wins. Gosh, there must be some strong players out there. Must be some strong players. All right, now let's see Killer Ducky. Probably the same as Ruka. 3 down. So has Killer Ducky been playing lately? No, I don't think so. This means is Killer Ducky back on the? Is Killer Ducky back on the? On the Mahjong Soul grind. Dear God, please no. I don't think this has changed in 2 or 3 days. Never left. Yeah, these Mahjong players. Say what you will about Mahjong and Mahjong players, but they are loyal. And they love their game. That's something that I wanted to try to show to people as a shogi player. I wanted to show people that there are those of us who love our game. Challenge him? Surugo, nice to see you. I did. I don't know if you saw that game. I did play Ruka Shogi. This was the game. It lasted 66 moves. It lasted 66 moves, and the eval was about what you'd expect. You play 1 or 2 Mahjong games or Shogi or KIOU. It's possible that I'm just telling myself that it's possible I'm just my brain is telling. It's possible that my brain is telling me that that you were 18 and 22. That you've always been 18 and 22. But yeah, my brain is telling me that this is what you were after your last stream. So as a Mahjong Soul player, As a Mahjong Soul player, what do you think we are missing in KIOU? Like, is there something that would be more exciting for you in KIOU? I'm gonna, while we're talking, I'm gonna manipulate a little bit of this chat window. I'm gonna see if I can, I'm gonna go nuts here and expand this. Oh, that's not the way. That's not the way. I just added 50 more pixels. 50 more pixels. I'm going to add 50 more. I'm going to add 50 more and then call that a day. See how the stream looks. You understand there's countdown in 10:30. Yes. Yeah, 10:30 has proper countdown. In Fisher mode, it'll do 30秒, 20秒, 10秒, and then that's it. You will never hear from it again. Even if you go back over 10, and you will not hear ich, ni, san, yon, anything like that. So you have to be on top of your clock in Fisher mode. Oh yeah, MGS has daily quests. Yeah, I like that daily quest life. I have to imagine KIOU's gonna get that. I have to imagine they'll be adding that, right? Like it wouldn't be a proper gacha game without that. You've got to give people a reason to log in and not just gold. I think it'd be kind of cool to give people like limited, maybe daily quests with certain avatars. You know, not that I would make much use of this, but like doing something with a certain avatar, playing a certain opening, you know, that kind of thing. I think that would be cool. You play Bogin with old guy, or play Urshino Ryu with cool guy as your avatar, or as your icon, or something. I don't know. Yeah, there really needs to be a friends list. So on the Discord, on my channel in the Shogi Harbor Discord, I pinned my list of things that I think we need. My wish list. The very top one is number 1, Fisher mode, or it's. I thought I added a number 0. Someone may have reordered this. Maybe Shogi Harbor couldn't take my stuff. Couldn't take my weird numbering. Or maybe I did. But anyway, Fisher mode voice counting below 10 and each time we cross 10. So that's my number 1. That is my major pain point right now as a Fisher time control lover. Number 2, I think we need fully featured Kifu editing and review. Like, especially if they want me to pay, not that I can pay right now because I'm using the app under crossover where it doesn't even let you click those buy buttons. But like, if they're going to get people to want to pay for the engine eval, I think they have to have more fully featured Kifu editing. Like, you need to be able to do arbitrary positions and edit the position yourself. Number 3, I say remove or extend the idle time alert. I think that has to go. I think it either has to go or it has to be extended. It's too annoying, especially in a 10:30. No, it's annoying in a 10:30 game and in a Fisher game. That if you think for a minute, you get that pop-up. Way too annoying. Number 4, I said, is a macOS version. Like I said, and my reasoning is that, well, you know, obviously I'd like to have it rather than having to run it under this crossover or wine, but, you know, I can't pay them. Even if I wanted to pay them, I cannot pay them because of this. Number 5 is, I think, some other things I'm missing. Number 6, friends list, and the ability to see your friend's status and observe their games. I think that's important. And then number 7, and this is meaningful to me, but tournament rooms. Like, tournament rooms with the ability to buy and set prizes, as well as spectate games easily. Like, as a streamer, setting up, and as a tournament organizer, you know, as I've done in the past, I think it'd be really cool to set up a tournament game and say, okay, you know, the winner gets 200,000 gold coins, or, you know, the winner gets a gacha pull, or the winner gets something. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be awesome. Magic Base, you say you've gotten used to making random clicks on empty squares? That works? Because this does not. You moving the mouse around, even if it shows these boxes. I have tested this. This does not work. This does not change that idle timer at all. So you think clicking on empty squares? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try that. The problem is when I'm really into a game, I'm thinking about the game. I'm not thinking about gaming the system, but maybe I can make that part of my routine. Let me just gonna make sure that that WSL game is not starting yet. I'm gonna take a quick break here. While this is watching, I'm gonna take a quick break and get my tea back and prepare for the next game. A friend of the channel and channel supporter DarkNekros is gonna be playing for Spain in this next one, so I'm excited about that. It's an advantage to touchy-feely players that constantly spam clicking every. It totally, like, that is. I'm not like I sometimes when I'm playing on 81 Dojo or when I'm playing off stream, I intentionally will sometimes sit on my hands. I'll sit on my hands so I can't make a quick move. And I've seen other people like this is nothing I came up with. You know, I've seen this recommended to people in the past. People that sometimes rush their moves. So anyway, I'll be right back. right, it's back here. Let me just move this window. It's nice to see that I can move this window. I can move this window around without having to it change my layouts. It's little things. Running, being able to run an app window as my thing that I'm streaming. The KIOU makes it so much nice. KIOU is so much nicer. I have not tried streamer mode. I was assuming it just blocks usernames, or potentially blocks their username to me and potentially blocks my username to them. I don't enjoy that. I like seeing names, even if I can't read these names. I like to build rivalries in my head, like little rivalries if I played the same sort of person multiple times.
2分
I like this feature. I really like this feature of being able to just watch games. Urashino Sensei, he was streaming, and once he hit Shodan on his stream, it was in 10:30, I think. He hit Shodan with a record of 24 and 1. 24 wins, I think it was, and 1 loss. Ruka, our Shorikai friend, got to Shodan with a record of 23 and 0. So 23 wins and no losses. So it seems like, you know, it's sample size of 2. Maybe it takes a 23 wins over losses to get to Shodan. At least it, I don't know. No, I don't know. That's but from the start. So like around there. Like that's if you're a godlike player, I think that's what you're looking at is that sort of grind. So yeah, he was in 10:30, he was 23 or 24 and 1. And then he turned on while he chatted with his stream viewers. They were just watching games. It's a nice feature. It's a nice engaging feature just to have something in the background, like while watching. I like to. Oh boy, this is Gunnar. I've played Gunnar. I think I threw mate. I think I had mate on the board and I lost it. So I think against Gunnar and AZZ, I had mate on the board and I lost. So the key to beating me on KIOU is to pick sort of gross usernames, and I will not be able to convert my mates on the board against you. But it is appropriate. It's an appropriate name for a Yuki user. Shots fired at almost everybody. You know, Urashino Sensei is a Yuki user. Time to put Oppai Daisuki. I think I know what that might mean. Yeah, Magic Based has got the embarrassed Atari. I know Magic Based is a Yuki user. There's no denying. There's no that you can't hide from me. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, brother. I just got the, I got a Steam friend notification on the bottom of my screen, but not over the window. I had disabled those overlays on here. I wonder why it still showed that. Anyway, as long as it's not on stream, I'm fine, but... How is, I don't see YouTube chat coming in. I'm going to restart the YouTube chat. Actually, I'll restart it once we switch to WSL. It's 12:59. I don't see anyone playing yet on 81 Dojo. So I'm looking in the background here of what's going on. I don't see our players. I do want to see if Gunnar wins. You know, since Gunnar beat me once. Or I beat myself against Gunnar.
3分
Wazori. Yeah, you say you literally can't get a game. I wonder if there's some network thing. Or is it just that there are so few players at your level now? Urashino Sensei was getting them instantly. I mean, obviously, like, right now is low point Japan time. He streams whatever time it is now in Japan. It is 5 a.m. He streams 6 hours ago. So his streams usually end around 6 hours ago. So he streams a little late. I guess maybe from 9 to 11-ish. IGEO, hello! So I guess Urashino Sensei streams somewhere like 9 to 11 p.m. So he's a late owl. I guess he's a late owl. And he was getting games very quickly. Very quickly. But he was only 1 Q at the time. You know, he ranked up to Shodan. But he was getting them quickly. I think he was doing Fisher today. What time control are you trying, Benjamin? So this game is still not happening. I still don't see anybody waiting for this WSL game. I'm gonna check to see if WSL is if they canceled it again. It's still scheduled. It is still scheduled for 2000. I don't know how you say this. 2000 hours UTC, which is 1300 my time, which is 1 p.m., which is now. So it is scheduled here from Who Dares Wins, this Division E match of Who Dares Wins from Australia and DarkNekros playing for Spain, living in France. Or he's French and living in Spain, playing for Spain. And I see he's asking. I really want to see Gunnar finish this, but I've got to back out. This game is going to start. Let me mute this. Actually, I'll just leave it there. Why not? And now I switch my OBS. We are back, and I hope it's going to be annoying on YouTube, but the game is on. Sorry about that. OBS freaked out when I changed scene collections, and so we're back here. Who Dares Wins is Sente, and DarkNekros is Gote. Let's see. Oh, so YouTube did not die. Even though I exited OBS, YouTube was fast enough to keep picking up. Interesting. That's good. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. So I won't have 2 videos today. All right. So I see this. Let's switch this scene to here, and there we go. Let me just test YouTube. And there it is. All right. All right. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And DarkNekros says hi, oh hi there. All right. Boy, that really scares me for the future. I was kind of jokingly saying I hope OBS doesn't die as I change my scene collection, but it did die. Complaining about resources, that it's holding on to resources. Anyway, we're back. We've got about the same number of viewers. It's all good. You know, I'm cheering. I can't help but cheer for DarkNekros. You know, DarkNekros is a channel supporter. I believe DarkNekros is the very first person besides me to wear Shogi Dad merch at an actual Shogi event. So DarkNekros, I'm cheering for DarkNekros, but he's playing for Ibisha. So just life is bittersweet is the moral of the story there. I think in Russia when they get married, I think they say grusny. Like they throw the rice or whatever and say grusny, which I think is like bitter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember from class in university a million years ago. Hey, mister. Yep. Watching WSL. I was playing earlier, but today is a doubleheader of WSL games. What is that silver move? What castle are we looking for? What castle is Sente looking to make here? Bonanza? The problem sort of is that bishop is a little poorly placed, right? I guess he has time to do something like this. The few times I've used Bonanza, it's felt pretty good against Furibisha, so maybe that's it. So it is early in the morning in Australia, I think. Or maybe my sense of time in Australia is off because Tulip is a night owl, right? The #1 Furibisha hater. Well, no, I'm not. The engine and JSA professionals are the #1 Furibisha haters. I'm the number 2 or 3. You're still trying to figure out Shogi, but you play more Go. What can we do to get you into more Shogi today? What can we do? Have you tried the KIOU application? Because I tell you, KIOU is very exciting. It's a very exciting new application with lots of polish and lots of fanfare. It is nicer than any Go application, I would say. And I say that as a supporter of OGS, supporter and enjoyer of OGS. Yeah, you play mostly on the Shogi, but you got to try out KIOU. You got to try out some of this new KIOU action. There's, on the street corner, someone's calling over you. Hey kid, Try this KIOU. Wait, what is this castle now? This is not Bonanza. Oh, he's gonna make like a Yagura? Is that it? Is he gonna make like a Yagura castle type castle? It is not web-based. It's available for Windows on Steam. It plays under Wine for Linux and Mac. I play it under Wine essentially, but crossover on Mac. There is an iPhone version which is only available in Japan, as far as I can tell. And there is an Android version which has an APK download. But I suspect once they get that going to the Google Store, to Google Play, I suspect that's going to go away. And I actually wonder, like, are future updates only going to go to the Google Store, the Google Play Store, and are they going to region lock it? So, like, people who have been happily using the Android APK right now in the United States, are they going to just be out of luck in the future? Oh, you only have a tablet. Okay. Well, if you have an Android tablet, you can play it, at least for now, while they make that APK available. It would be nice to see like a roadmap from the company behind KIOU. I can't remember what their name is, so I'm blanking on that. But it would be nice to see some sort of roadmap of what they're looking to do in the coming months. Do they have plans for localization? Do they have plans for iPhone users outside of Japan? Do they plan to add counting to Fisher? I've seen some tweets. I've seen two tweets. Not some. I've seen two tweets talking about the lack of countdown or counting on Fisher mode being a problem. So I'm glad to see that. I hope that becomes a part of the discourse. I saw for the first time someone mention my stream, and it wasn't anything good. It was just like, the only person streaming early is Shogi Dad. It's Japanese, Shogi Dad, Japanese. It was almost lamenting the fact that they were stuck watching me, which I understand. So Yagura against Sunken Bisha. I wonder how much DarkNekros is playing these days. I think I asked, but I've forgotten. Oh, your notebook crashed? You're going to buy a new one. What are you going to get? What are you going to get? You a Mac user? Is this typical from Sunken Bisha not to make the Mino first? Because they're both like, this is anything but a rapid attack. This is not a rapid attack at all. Wait. Your Windows. Okay. How much do I charge for a lesson? I don't do lessons. I don't do lessons. I don't feel comfortable enough in my ability to do lessons. I'm not a very good teacher. I am not a good teacher in anything. I'm not to say that teachers cannot be doers, but in the teacher/doer spectrum, I'm all the way on the doer side. most of my shogi life is living in complete imposter syndrome. Complete self-doubt. Why would Sente not try to attack the head of the bishop here? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wow, I really don't get that. Take here. I think just as a way to potentially get this gold out of place. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that either. Do you have to drop the gold up? You pull the gold up, drop a pawn, get the gold to the side. Pull the silver back, drop the pawn, take the pawn. I'm just very familiar with these. Very familiar with this style. Yeah, so this is a continued threat. Huh. Is it safe to make the castle now? Is it safe to make the castle? I don't think that pawn's going anywhere. Or would he drop this pawn? Whose territory is better to drop in? So if we were to exchange rooks, like if he doesn't, yeah, So if we were to exchange rooks, rook over. It takes. We build our Mino. Who's better? I think the Furibisha side is. So if Sente drops a pawn, we take the pawn, and if they take with the silver, we take here, then he drops a pawn, and then what? We just come back? Plan to come... Did I learn the game by myself or parents? Oh, gosh. I learned by myself. I learned of the game 20-ish years ago when I used to play Go. So I learned of Shogi through Hikaru no Go. And learned how the pieces move, and that's really about it. Then when the lockdown happened and I was looking for things to do, Shogi became, I remember what was this thing, because I was watching chess and I thought, what about that Japanese chess game that I had learned of? And found some people locally that play, and it was still locked down, but started learning, relearning it a bit. And then some clubs opened up, and I started going to one club in particular around 3.5 years ago, and that was my motivation to really study and learn the game and try to get good, for lack of a better word. And it's been that way since. That club. I've been going every week for the past 3.5 years. Closing in on 4 years, actually. Closing in on 4 years. I think. Yeah. And so, I learned from books, the English language books, from videos, from people watching the stream. I've had coaching from Koshiro, who is one of the strongest amateurs outside of Japan, and yeah. So I've learned in a bunch of ways, but not from my parents. I don't think shogi was even invented when I was a kid. No. So what's the move here? Is it just making Mino? So if he pushes this pawn, what are we doing? If the silver comes around here, looking to go up here, what are we doing? Well, if the silver comes around, we take with the pawn. We take the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was looking at and talking about. Take with the we take, silver takes, and then we get the rook over. We get the rook over to the fourth file. Or if we take, he takes, do we take here? We take here, he drops a pawn, we come back. Silver up. Rook over. Pawn drop. Rook back. Silver up. It's tough. Yeah, the silver is going to climb, and this is such a weakness over here. So I think I would Would I exchange? No. Take. We get that fork. But maybe that's okay. It's tough to say because this file is also open and is subject to some shenanigans. The silver is defending the head of the gold, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who's better in a rook exchange. Who's better? And I guess it matters how we exchange, but if the rook is to take here, who's better? I traveled abroad. I mean, I have traveled abroad, but not for shogi. Not for shogi. I've gone to the farthest I've gone for shogi is Los Angeles from Northern California. Do we pull the silver back? Silverback seems pretty good. Then if there's a Tataki, we take. And we have 3 things defending this square. And potentially have a pawn drop. Well, I've been to Japan, but not for shogi. I found it, I mean, this was probably 2017, 2018. You just, as a fan of equipment and things like that, I was looking for shogi things. And I found next to nothing in Tokyo and Kyoto. So I also like the pawn. I like the pawn push because it would allow us to get our silver up also. Is Japan worth it? Oh, I mean that's up to everyone. I loved it. I loved my time there. We were there for a little over a week with family. I loved it. But and I went in a sort of an off-season type time, and it was amazing. I love Japanese food. I love like Japanese curry in particular. The culture is, at least it was in 2018. I don't know how things have changed. Things have changed around the world. It was amazing. People were friendly. People were kind, and it's clean. It's just a very pleasant place to spend time. Arcades, I don't know about culture shock. I don't, without getting too sort of political, but when I grew up in the 80s and early 90s, I think there are a lot of similarities. It was a very high what is called a high trust culture. It used to be here in the US. So to me, in a lot of ways, Japanese culture feels like what I am accustomed to and what I like as a kid who grew up in the 80s. Yeah, this is interesting. I like this move. I like this move. Age leaked. Yeah. I said 80s and 90s. Howard, nice to see you. If you go to Japan, Korea, and China, I'd like to go to Japan, Korea, and China a week each. Yeah. No, I am not a boomer, Benjamin. Don't even try. Don't even try. Don't even try. I am not a boomer. I'm 70 years old. Yeah, the KIOU profile says so. Don't even try. Don't even try. Benjamin Shuit is the biggest purveyor of false Shogi Dad information on the internet. Yeah, I'd love to go to Singapore. I would love to go to Taiwan. We're getting spicy. We are definitely going to be spicy here. We're definitely going to be spicy. Yeah, this Yagura here. So once he drops this bishop, or this bishop, this will be an option. This will be an option. But the rook is a strong. We're getting strong. We're threatening things. We are definitely threatening things. Who's got the bigger threats? Who's got the better threats? So like, I like this. I like this a lot right now. This allows us to threaten like this and just just continually badger the rook. Huh. I like that a lot too, I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. This is the dream fork is the gold rook fork like that. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. And now he's got the rook drop here. But two bishops are awfully annoying. Two bishops are incredibly annoying. You have to watch every single move now. As Gote, you're going to have to watch every single move that you do not get forked. Like this. For example, if he takes this pawn, we get this fork. But maybe we want a bishop at this point. So like if you take and they fork, we take, what do we do? What do we do? Let's say we come down here. Let's say we do this. I think we're looking good with the bishop. I think also, what if we take, they drop, we take, we come back. That doesn't seem as good, but it seems fine. Is there something else? Or should we just take the pawn now? Yeah, this guy's gonna be tough. With that gold moving back to 5-3, the castle seems nice. Yeah, like if we just do this and we ignore this, we've got this. Wow. I would think we'd want to start pushing this pawn, but this feels, to me, this feels like a move that is like safe. That the kind of safe moves that bleed off equity and then get me into a bad position. NinWorld, hello! You say you would probably push pawn 1-4 to threaten to take the pawn. Push pawn 1-4? Oh, pawn 1-4 is a nice prophylactic move. That's a chess player move. That's a chess player move. Wait, what's the... So take... Drops a pawn, comes up. Or is it take, drop the pawn here? Is he trying to set up some sort of somethings? Is there some other threat? Is there some other threat? We take the pawn. I don't think this is a threat. Oh, wait. If we take the pawn, he drops a pawn, we can just take it with the dragon. No, because then he would get the skewer of the other. But that's fine. That's fine. But that's probably what he's going. I guess that's probably what he's going for. With two bishops, you can be very annoying. But the thing is, you have to play. You have to play the game. If you don't have those two bishops, you've got to play the game. And you've got to be willing to give up one of your rooks for something. But this does seem okay. I do like that that pawn 1-4 of just taking away bishop drops. You say, isn't that a bit unfair rank related without handicap? No. So this is World Shogi League. There are no handicaps in this. Boy, I think you want this knight. I think you want this knight. Take the knight, gets the fork. You take the... I don't know what. You come over. So let's say we take the knight, drops the bishop. We come up here. He takes. We take. I think that's totally fine. This is good too. This is that prophylactic move. Yeah, so it's the thing is, these World Shogi League games are held on 81 Dojo. So in order to play World Shogi League, you have to play on 81 Dojo. Not everyone that plays in WSL plays consistently on 81 Dojo. So you have some of these situations where there's a player who does not play often here, but might have improved over the board or on another site. So that's what earlier on in the stream I made the bad joke about whose line is it anyway, where the points don't matter. Like the rankings in WSL don't necessarily matter when you see it, because it could mean other things. And like right now this 7Q is playing, this 7Q is playing fantastic. I think they're both playing well. Foradun resubscribing for 9 months at tier 1. Thank you. So generous, so kind. Really, really, really appreciate it. Is there something I'm missing? He's threatening to promote over here, but this is a free knight. This is a free knight, right? Is there some other trap? A knight is going to be very useful. This pawn is also going to be very useful. Danny boy, hello! You played an 81 dojo game today, and a 4Q waited till Byoyomi and beat you after not playing for 15 minutes at the start of the game. Wow. You didn't say anything rude, and you greeted them. Then they resigned rather than mate you. Wow. Wow. Well, I guess take your rating points. Take your rating points and run. They have issues. They have issues. What about this? What about this? Gold, rook. And then they get a fork. Then they get the bishop. No, because then you would get this. Oh no, then he would take that. Hold on. No. Bishops are tricky. Shogi is a much more volatile game. Even if this was legitimately 7Q versus 1Q, which I don't think this is. I think DarkNekros is better than his rating would indicate. Even if it was 7Q versus 1Q, it is not at all impossible for a 7Q to win. Not at all impossible. Shogi is unlike Go, I think Go is a little different. Shogi is extremely volatile. Extremely volatile. Koshiro, great to see you. Welcome back. He plays much better than 7Q. Yes, I think he's playing a lot better than 7Q. Okay, so now Sente has been waiting. This is the time Sente has been waiting for all game. This is the move Sente has been waiting for all game. So what if he drops this bishop, we drop a silver, he takes, we drop a silver. What does he do? What does he do? What does he do? We drop a silver. He takes, we take and we're going to mate. Do we take first and then drop the bishop or the silver? We drop the silver. Gold comes over. Then ooh. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This is not the variation I wanted. This is not the variation I wanted. But let's see. Let's see. He's got to be aware that his dragon is hanging. His dragon is under attack. This horse is coming back. So if we do silver, what is he going to do? We do silver. He takes. We drop a gold. I don't know if we have enough. I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough. Takes. Gold drop. King runs to the side. Then what? Then what? We take the silver. Knight takes. We drop the knight. I don't think he has it. I don't think he has it. This is another case, I think. Easier as a spectator than when you're playing. I think he played that move a little bit too quickly. I think he played the rook takes a little bit too quickly. I'm just going to go back to that. Where was that? 6, 7, or yeah, 31 seconds on this move. I think he needed to think through. I think he needed to think it through. It's possible he just saw that this variation in his head and maybe didn't realize that this gold is going to take. Oh, he was playing so well. He was playing so well. So I'm gonna spend 2 D miles and see what the move here was. 7-8 horse is completely winning. 7-8. So just taking with the king. Just taking. Let's go to the game. Taking with this would have been fine. 6-9 silver, which is the move I suggested, was also completely winning. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? Oh boy. I think he's got it now. And now I think he's got mate. Rook takes, gold takes, silver takes. No. Rook takes gold, silver takes.
これより秒読みに入ります。
Knight drop. Whoa. Rook takes gold, gold takes, silver takes. Silver takes no promote or promote? Silver takes promote.
40秒。
That's interesting. Why? Yeah. Why mate? Why mate? Like why risk it if you can't read it? Why risk it if you can't read it? And now we're sort of threatening just like he can't take this silver because then the rook is coming in. Huh. Let's see. We could just take this gold. We could have taken this silver. Silver come and then no, it's defended by the bishop. Huh. Who is winning? I think Gote is winning here. I think I think Gote is winning here. Gote's got a great castle. That almost feels like a weakening move to me. That feels sort of like a weakening move. He does have a pawn. So now the thing is he's got this pawn, but now I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I guess he's still safe. He's still safe. You can come back. Can we take this gold, or we take this silver? If we take this silver, or we take this silver, no promote. Oh, this is ours. Hold on. What? Sorry. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling here to look at the board.
40秒
We take this silver. Takes. And then we drop a silver. King runs up. That wouldn't do it. Or yeah, it would. Silver. The silver promote. King. We get our gold over. Yeah. Yeah, that is not a threat, I think. That is not a threat. We don't want to get this horse in. So I think we have to take here. I guess the gold would take then. The gold would take. The gold would take.
30秒
The gold would take.
40秒 50秒 1、2、3、4、5、6、7 Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How do we get this over? So he's yeah, this knight drop is an idea here. You say if we take the gold, then the horse is in, and I think we're not as happy. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, what's the idea? Silver takes. Silver takes. Rook takes pawn. Cannot block with a pawn. He has no pawns. Cannot block with a knight. He can block with the silver. He can block with the silver. He blocks with the silver. What do we do? I don't think you can take. Woo! Boy, oh boy. So he gave him a knight. Still has no pawns. Shogi is sometimes too difficult to win. It's too difficult to win.
40秒
So if we take, king takes,
10秒 2
silver, there's no good way to do anything. Push the pawn, maybe. Yeah, it's hard to win and easy to lose. Have you played KIOU yet, Koshiro? I would love to see it. I would love to see you speed run.
,30秒
I think he's got to go here, right?
40秒
Is there any way to take this pawn? Or take this gold? Taking the gold does nothing. Taking the gold does nothing. And we can take this pawn. We can take this pawn. But then he gets the 2 for 1. He gets the 2 for 1. Now gold takes. Silver takes, silver takes. And now it's going to be really difficult. So that I think was a mistake because we will have the knight. We will have the fork. Oh no, we don't have a fork. We don't have a knight. We don't have a knight. We don't have a knight. You're planning to play next week. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Boy. It just hurt. It hurts to watch. It hurts because he had such a great position. Still not over. Still not over. Still not over.
30秒
Still not over.
40秒
Is this fast enough here? Probably not. Probably not. So this defends this. It also attacks that. You do not want to go back. You do not want to go back. You can't drop a pawn. You cannot drop a pawn. You cannot drop a pawn here. I think if he just gets a bishop out here, if he gets a bishop out here, takes. No. That's maybe a little too risky. Yeah, this rook is doing defense here, so I don't think we can sack. I don't think we can sack. I mean, I don't think, by sack, by meaning take this. Or can we? So if we take... Yeah, I think this is fast enough, right? Take. Silver. Runs. King cannot do this now. Or rook cannot do this. But maybe there's no mate. Tricky. Shogi's tricky. Shogi is tricky. Wow. No, you can't defend because the knight.
40秒。50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Do you take, get the fork? '81 Dojo heart attacks. It's chaos. Oh, hold on. Ah, there's a fork here. We need this bishop. So I'm thinking taking that bishop would have been fine the whole time. Taking that bishop might have been good. I think taking the bishop might have been good.
40秒
Then the knight, but it blocks this. If he drops the knight, then there's not a, then after the king runs, there's nowhere to mate. And this piece is undefended. So the king can run this way. I think. There's no way that I see to really mate right now. He can check and chase, but you know, the more he checks, the fewer pieces he's going to have in hand. And I think, you know, this knight was only guarded by the bishop. Koshiro says Gote's king is hard to mate. Yeah. Yeah. What an exciting game. So I believe it's Sumero for oh no, he still doesn't have a knight. I keep thinking that Gote has a knight. I keep thinking that Gote has a knight. Now he's got the knight. Now he has the knight. Or if he wants it. But yeah, is this enough? I don't think this is enough. I don't think this is enough. Is it? Is that enough? This gold is doing defense here. Silver? Silver or gold? Which one? Or do we drop a rook first? He doesn't have anything to block with. He has a knight. So I would say drop the rook first. I would say drop the rook first. I would drop the rook first, I think. To get him to try to commit a piece. I guess he could come back here. But that's one square further away from the king so that we can make our run this way.
50秒 1、2、3、4
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Pawn push, king back, bishop up, king here. Horse takes. King takes. I think he's okay still. I think he's still okay. Somehow Sente is still in main time. Do we have mate? So that's the gold is the, yeah. I think if he takes, I think he could still run. I think he can still run. I think he can still run. Drop. No, not there, not there, not there. He can tempo it away. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Oh boy, okay. I would have dropped the gold or pulled the gold back. So we take this. Where's his plan for mate? Where's his plan for mate? Where's his plan for mate? Push the pawn, come up, promote, run. Yeah, and that's it. Then that's it. Gold, and then gold, and then gold drop. That is it. That's it. No, it's not, because he could take this. Take the kid. Take the rook. Take the rook. Take the rook. The rook. Nothing's defending it. What? What? I think now the resign is probably coming. There's just nothing else to do. There's just nothing else to do. So well, I mean the gold here, but the bishop. You know, I think the only hope is that gold and then runs. GG. What a game. What a game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm spent. I am absolutely spent. 60-second Byo-Yo. Even as a spectator, 60-second Byo-Yo-Mi isn't enough. Like, as a spectator, I can just look for mates. I don't have to look for defense and any of this stuff. Well, I mean, you still should, but, like, that just wasn't enough time. Looks like I got more tired than playing a game myself. I think I did. Oh, no. Who Dares Win just disconnected, didn't respond to DarkNekros's request or a question about watching the game. Hey, Necrodes, great game. Great game. I was cheering for you. I was cheering for you. Like I was saying, you are the first person besides me to wear Shogi Dad merch at a Shogi event. I understand not wanting to do the review. That was a grueling, heartbreaking game. I think both sides had their chances. You played you played beautifully in the middle game, and then I thought you lost it, and then he gave it back. So the idea, the move that let me switch my scene here to Lee Shogi. You were way ahead when you had this. I think here you are way ahead. And this, so I don't know if this lost it, but the engine, and wait, 6-8. Where's 6-8? Oh, it's not our move. It's not our move. But, yeah, so right here, the engine, during the game we were talking about this. The engine wants this. What is this? The engine wants this. And then what? 6-9 silver. What this must be very engine-y stuff. Oh, no, it's not engine-y stuff. That's that. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Koshiro sees it immediately. Well, I thought taking this was a big mistake. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was a big mistake, but you still had the advantage. The thing is, I think your opponent didn't so this, I think, was the huge mistake. Because the opponent should just take here. Fascinating that this is called equal. So the opponent has, this is an equal game where one side has every major piece. Against edge king, push the edge pawn. Wow. Wow. Shogi is a game of luck. So then there was, yeah. So this move, yeah, during the game we thought that was a big mistake, and then you capitalized, and then yeah. So this one, yeah, the engine does like this. The engine does like 6-8. You get the 2-for-1. Well, not quite 2-for-1. Not quite 2-for-1. Oh, this is hard to see. This is hard to see, I think. This is hard to see. Oh, wait. Oh, that's your piece. Let's say he does. Oh, it's his move. It's his move. Oh, we have a golden hand. We have a golden hand, so that would just be mate. Okay. Well, anyway, it's tough. I'm getting thrown. My machine is really so I have KIOU running in the background. Let me kill KIOU. Let's see if that speeds me up here. Okay, we're back. Wow. It was just so complicated. So complicated. But you were fine. You were fine. Still, the engine hates it, but it's still fine. Wow, wait, what? That is, I mean, that's wow. That's very, oof. How do we read something like that in a game? Sumero. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Is this calculation? Is this experience? What is it that allows someone to make moves like this? Besides being an engine. All right. Yeah. This felt slow. This also felt a little slow because I think you just ended up giving this. Yeah, this was just a free night. Just a free night. It felt like it would be good, but it wasn't. And now he gets the 2 for 1. But the big mistake there. Yeah, just taking here would have been fantastic. I don't think yeah, so here's our graph. Here's our graph. It was a spicy one. It was a very spicy one. But, you know, you did have the advantage most of the game. So you could at least hang your hat on that. Yeah, you played beautifully in the middle game. You were so resourceful. So what was where was his win? So where was their win? No, that can't be it, right? Where was their win? Engine saying this is plus 17. This was good. In-browser engine not believing it as much. Yeah, I think we're just at a very complicated position. The server-side engine, I think, is too low depth to make sense of this. The in-browser engine running higher is not liking this as much as the other. This is just complicated. It's just very complicated. Yeah, 4-8 pawn. So yeah, I thought we should just do this. I did think we should just do this. What the idea would be there, and then we get that bishop drop. Like you did during the game. But it's still just boy. I don't even know how to review a game like this. I don't know how to review a game like this. It's just all calculation and tactics and trying to make sure that you don't get mated and that you leave open your mating opportunities. So at the end, okay, I did not think at the end that they had that. Okay. Yeah. Or did, oh, maybe they did. Hold on. No. Or, oh, interesting. This is an interesting idea. This is an interesting variation. Huh. All right. And it's just, that's, wow. Koshiro would see this. Shogi is a messy game. You have, wait, so how much have you been playing lately? I think I asked you the other day, how much have you been playing? Because boy, this is impressive. Like I said, your middle game was just awesome. And I say that as a dislover of third file rook of Furibisha. I think the opponent's big problem was moving the rook. That was actually, let's take a look. Okay, no, they did all right. They did all right. Okay. You begin to play around 2019 or 2020. You don't play as much. Yeah. Boy, though. Like, I don't... Or do you play on Shogi Wars more? Because you don't have many games on 81 Dojo. And I would argue that you're clearly above 7Q. Okay, you love to do Tsume Shogi and Hishi and learn new tactics. Ah, okay. So desu ne. So desu ne. Really cool. Really impressive. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely see on WSL some underrated action going on. I thought Who Dares Wins played great. You know, a couple you'll notice that they were not in Byoyomi. So I think in the end game, they just didn't take enough time on some of the critical moves. It definitely had chances there. Definitely had chances. Super Goviak, we sometimes, on WSL, we sometimes do have sort of honest-to-goodness lower level cues. And those games are good. You know, those games are good to watch. Yeah, you get more sort of discussion of sort of shogi fundamentals, which is nice. But this was not a battle of low. This was a battle of some strong players here. Yeah, like on that one night drop, the one in particular that I was like, this night drop was made in 7 seconds. You know, this or this move was made in 1 second. Easier said than done, but on a big Byoyomi game, you gotta take your time. Especially, like, the engine couldn't, you know, the engine was struggling to evaluate these positions. So, oh, I see Turtwig has leveled up to 3 Dan. Congrats to him. Very excited to see that. Very excited to see that. Anyone notice last night there was a 6 or 7 Dan from the United States, I think, named Perry, Perry? Anyone see that? Anyone know anything about that? I was wondering if maybe this is the new US champ. There's a USA flag and 6 Dan. I was thinking either it's the new US champ, although I think the new US champ might be above 6 Dan. And then I thought maybe it's just a Japanese player. When is my rank up? I ranked up yesterday in KIOU. I ranked up. I ranked up to 2Q in KIOU. Oh, Necrody's ranked up. Nice. What's going on? I can't open this tournament for some reason. Is 81 Dojo down? No. Anyway, I saw this US player, and anytime I see a United States player with a 6 Dan or above, or 5 Dan and above, I'm like, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me log out. Log back in. Get my D miles going. I'm not the MO, but you know, a former MO is gonna MO. All right. Anyway. Yeah, don't worry about life. Just play KIOU. KIOU should be your life. KIOU is your life. KIOU is your new life. All right. I think that's going to be it for me. My throat is starting to get a little dry, and this has been fun. Tomorrow, I'll almost certainly be on, getting back to that KIOU grind, and that's it. Congrats again to Necrodes. Thank you as always for supporting the channel. And Coach was saying KIOU is the new Shogi meta. Shogi Shodan is playing there. Sugar's playing there. Our new Shorikai friend is playing there. Urshino Sensei is playing there. And Necrodes subscribed with Prime. Thank you. I wasn't trying to bait out anything. But boy, I appreciate that. Thank you. Drawing, children, and next holidays are too. That's true. Yeah. Who else is? I mean, basically, almost everyone is playing on KIOU. Seems like, at least trying it out. But Urshino Sensei hit Shodan yesterday in 10:30. He started his Fisher grind. I don't think he's hit Shodan yet. I wish I could look up usernames, but you can't. As far as I know, you cannot search in KIOU. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Our Shorikai friend is now Nidan on across the board on KIOU, and I have not seen anyone above 3 Dan yet. So maybe that's just a slow grind. Maybe there are some. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a real fun app. Really fun. And hopefully more people get excited about it. So anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you for the subscriptions, Necrodes and Foradun. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone else for watching, and I will close up here. Have a great remainder of the day. Thank you for sticking with me as OBS had its little glitch, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.